All right, so looking from this S mount position again, Jess has covered if they sit you down to your butt, how we can address that by locking under the far shoulder to isolate their shoulders. But what also can happen is they can bump us forward here and take us too far forward. Now, if we've already separated the grip, if they take us forward, that's actually in our benefit, right? Because it's just a belly down armbar, and that'll put even more pressure on the arm. But if we haven't separated the grip yet, if they bump us forward, this can be a bit of a problem. To address this here, we're just gonna fall to our left shoulder and left hip. So whatever arm is controlling their arm, that's the side we fall to, like this. Making sure I look at their legs. As I fall, that does put some tension through their shoulder, but we don't want to stay here. We do want to roll them over. Although if the grip did come apart here, it's definitely fine to finish. If the grip is still together, we want to go back to our standard armbar position so we can start working those grip breaks that we looked at previously. I'll grab the feet here to start pulling them over, but just pulling them on the feet is not going to do much to make them roll. To make them roll, we need to hamstring curl with our leg that's across the hips, and we need to do a reverse hip escape. So of course, hip escape would be my hips going towards the camera. In this case, we're going to drive our hips in the opposite direction, facing off the mat. All together, hamstring curling, reverse hip escaping, and pulling on the foot. We should be able to take our opponent over into the seated armbar. Making sure that as we fall, we do want to clear the head with this leg, because coming out of the roll, if this leg stays behind the head, if Jess keeps sitting up, he could give us problems, especially if the grip is still attached here. So we want to wind up here, and we're ready to go into our attacks.